players themselves, who had a little gathering after the Thursday night game against Washington State, ensuring there'll be no halftime tirade from Mike Montgomery tonight. Well, they're on their game.
There comes a time when the players have to do the talking and not the coach. The coach has so many speeches he can give. And then the players have to do it. And they have to talk to themselves individually and then collectively. And they got to be able to look each other in the eye and have that element of trust that's so critical that I can say something to a teammate without fear of him taking it the wrong way.
Boy, great pass. And, well, Jason Collins, he hit one of those before he joined us tonight, and he's hit 2 in the first half, 16 points.
Yeah, he's a 36% three-point shooter, and I believe that is going to be the #1 recruiting chore for Mike Montgomery, to see if he's going to stay for another year.
Yeah.
Because certainly the NBA sees that in addition to his inside strength. He's a very marketable commodity.
Perkins really pushing his way in, boy. He used that lead arm on Justin Davis and got away with it.
He sure did. You notice there's not going to be a whole lot of assists out of this Washington team. Most of the things they do, they create off of the dribble.
Stanford came out in the first half. Stan Morrison, 13-3 out of the shoot, proving to Washington this wasn't going to be like Washington State.
Well, absolutely. Their body language on defense said that they were ready to play, but their shooting was just absolutely remarkable.
Mendez with a great pass to Jacobson.
You know, it was the pass that led to the pass. Michael McDonald advancing the ball up court for the cross-court pass to Jacobson for the layup. That was really the key one. Michael McDonald does a great job. He's not looking for home runs. He's looking for singles and doubles, and he just keeps his team playing crisply and moving without the ball. There's a
great entry, Jaron Collins.
It's amazing how they communicate. And here comes Jason. Watch this.
McDonald had it. He could have taken it himself, but he gave it up.
See, that's the stuff that gives McDonald license to say anything he wants to a teammate, because he could have shot it himself, but he heard his teammate shout, looked over his shoulder, saw him coming, and rewarded him for the great effort hustling out of the backcourt.
Lately, Jason is stepping to the forefront, and now 23-point game tonight.
Well, over the last 3 or 4 games, he's really got his rhythm, and he's just feeling good. He's practicing hard. He's paying close attention. You know, were he to come back here next year, he would be a candidate for Player of the Year, I would believe, in the country because of all that he is doing. Now we have a chance to see the adjustment that Brewer has made since last week at the free throw line. We talked about line driving the free throw last week, and he walked in this gym about 2 hours before everybody else and was on the free throw line. I couldn't believe the change I was seeing. Let's see here. His higher release point and better arch. Look at this. Look at this.
Now, he was doing Will Chamberlain. Remember, we brought that up. He line drives to the hoop.
No more. Look, this young man has figured it out, and he's going to go to the line a lot, and he's going to make it.
80 with a nice lead pass, but Willie Allen cannot deliver the goods, and we get a foul as the Dons were headed up court.
Bill Vinovich made a good call because Kanga had grabbed a hold of Brewer there on the rebound. Brewer rebounded the ball with one hand. Here it is. Ball's up on the glass, and he goes up with one hand. Kanga's holding him with the other. And either that or they were doing the do-si-do and getting ready for a square dance after the ball game.
To the back of the bus on the block shot by Andre Brewer, and finish off on the other side by James Lee. And we get a tie ball game.
You know how difficult that is running down the middle of the court to catch the ball in the air and lay it up all in one motion, not really knowing where you are. That was a brilliant catch and basket. They deserve the basket.
Zimmerman tried to steal the ball, and it got loose, and then they foul inside, and Matt Moore will go to the line to shoot a pair.
There's a philosophy among the great postmen that there's to be no trespassing in the paint. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if Brewer staked out a no trespassing sign or not. But that was his 5th block shot right there.
Ollie Thomas! Brewer went up to try and get the rebound, and I think they called him for over the back, so he's going to be called for the foul.
That's a typical freshman error, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a coach that won't take that kind of effort on the offensive glass. The big guy was more than trying to get the rebound, was trying to keep it alive. Many times you can't get it, but one of your teammates can.
8 points now for Gerald Zimmerman, who had 23 last night.
The Don coaching staff has to be excited about the execution of the Dons right now. They are really doing a nice job and it's inside and out. It is not one-dimensional. We're scoring inside and out.
Russell.
Terrific. Great dribble penetration, found the defense and rose up. And that's the middle game, and that's what so many guards don't understand. They all want to shoot a three, but they all want to finish at the basket. And when a young guard can understand the middle game and getting the middle game through dribble penetration, he can really create a totally new dimension for his game.
We don't want him to be a freshman any longer, and he doesn't look like one.
No, he really doesn't. And it's a joy to watch a big young player like this improve. I mean, every trip down the court seems to be a new experience, and his intimidating stature in the middle of the paint is giving great effect to that defense by the Dons.
All right.